Hello and welcome to Indocan Astrologer. I am your favorite astrologer in town, hopefully internationally as well. One step at a time, right? Okay, so today's topic and the next couple of videos are going to be very, very interesting. People generally say, what's in a name? Right? Well, Shakespeare says that. What's in a name? There's a lot riding on your name. Your name speaks volume about you, your personality, how people perceive you, what you desire, where you're coming from, where you want to reach in life, lots of things. So the very first video that I'm going to be doing, which is this one, we're going to figure out how to calculate those numbers. Like, for example, your personality number, your soul urge number, your name number. Is your name number friendly to your bhagyank mulank? If it's not, then yes, a name correction should be done, which will be covered in the second video. Then there's Lucio grid, right? So if there are missing planes that also have an impact in terms of how people perceive you, or things that you're going through, or things that you have not been able to achieve. Perhaps you have had insomnia for a long period of time. Perhaps you haven't been able to learn communication skills ever. People say that, hey, I have taken a course, but I don't have those communication skills yet. Right? And there are times where there are people who can never do business, right? So what are those circumstances? How do we see those Lucio grid and all? That we'll be covering in the second part of the video, which hopefully you'll get it by the weekend. This particular one, it's going to be the basis of the next couple of upcoming videos. So let's dive into it so you can get a basic understanding of how we're going to be calculating these numbers. You will also be able to see small clips, detailed information being uploaded to my Instagram page as well, so don't forget to follow me. I do also have to mention one more thing. I do have discount going on at this particular point in time. So if you are wanting to get a Vedic chart reading, or if you want to do a numerology consulting, or perhaps a Vastu consulting, maybe you're buying a new house and you want to make sure that that house is in a proper Vastu state, or perhaps correct your current Vastu of your house as well, you can definitely let me know. Recently, I've had a lot of people reach out to me regarding relationships and marriage. It is a hot topic. Yes. Feel free to reach out to me for Kundli matching as well. Yes, I will look into those as well for you. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the magic of name and numbers. So as you guys can see above, very top over here, there are numbers written here which correlate with the alphabets right below it. So for example, number 1 is for AIJQY, 2 is BKR, and so forth. In the example over here for calculating name number, I've chosen John Martin to keep it very simple. John, for example, would be J, which is 1, as you can see here, O, which is 7, H, which is 5, and N, which is 5. So that totals up to 18, comes out to 9 if you add 8 plus 1. Similarly, we're going to go ahead and add the last name as well. And when you add both of them up, comes down to 17. Again, you're going to put it into single digit, which comes out to 8, right? I'm going to go through an example of Mulank and Bhagyank as well. You could see it in my previous videos as well. But for the sake of it, let's give it a go. So for John Martin, I have selected March 2nd, 1997. In terms of Malank, very clear. Number 3 is his date of birth. It's in single digit. We do not need to break it down furthermore. For his Bhagyank, we have 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 7, which basically means we're adding the entire date together, which comes out to 31. 3 plus 1, 4, right? Okay. Now, for number 3, Malank, Bhagyank number 4 is neutral. So let's go here. This is a chart. You might want to take a screenshot of it and keep it for your reference. With Malank number 3, as you can see here, number 4, Bhagyank, turns out to be neutral, right? Right. So going back here, in this case, is the number enemy of the Bhagyank and Malank? Number 324, that is neutral. But when we check the name number, Malank 3, that's friendly, great. Malank 4 turns out to be enemy. So let's go back to the chart for a moment. Number 8 is the name number, okay? 3 is the Malank, and 4 is the Bhagyank, which is enemy. So technically, I would not recommend this particular name. Maybe he should change it. Having said that, we do have to consider Lucio grid. We can't exactly just change it like that. Name correction is a huge topic, which again, as I mentioned, we'll cover later. Further moving down, calculating personality number. Now, personality number basically is how people perceive you, what they think about you, what impression you're leaving on them. So yes, name does play an important factor there as well. In this case, what we're going to be doing is we're going to exclude A, E, I, O, U, which are basically the vowels, from your name. So if it's John, O is one of the vowels, so we're going to remove that and just consider J, H, and N, which is 1 plus 5 comes out to 11, single digit comes out to 2. Similarly, for Martin, again, we're going to exclude the A, E, I, O, U, so we remove the A here, and I here comes out to M, R, T, N, comes out to 15, and then 16 if you put it down to single digit. And when you add the first name and the last name, it comes out to number 8, okay? Similarly, we can calculate the soul urge number, which basically means what is it that your soul desires on this planet? What is it looking for? What is it trying to achieve in its life? Where does its happiness align to the world? Now, in this case, we're including just the A, E, I, O, U, which are the vowels. So here we excluded them, here we're including just the vowels, right? So, for example, from John, there is O, from Martin, there is A and I. Simply you add these numbers up, comes out to number 9. Now keep these numbers handy because soon in the next videos, and you'll see it on my Instagram as well in the next couple of days, that what does each personality number, what does each soul urge number actually mean, right? Sorry, I think I'm catching a little bit of a cold. And we're going to be covering Lucio grid as well soon, but that is going to be in the next video, okay? So for now, keep your pen, paper, pencil handy and watch out for the next video.